Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Noel, and I have some bad news. So you remember that video maybe 2 months ago when I said that I had never been seriously injured from running and triathlon? Well, famous last words. Truth be told, I have actually been feeling strange in my right leg since August, or maybe even earlier than that. But it all came to a head when I did a high intensity interval workout, and for some reason, my right knee twinged. I didn't think anything of it at first because, I've had minor niggles and nothing really serious happened from them. But then I just started noticing that whenever I would squat down, it would be really painful coming back up out of that squat. And also, while pedaling on my bike on my indoor trainer, I would feel that if I left the resistance on too high at the start of a workout, there was some pain and hesitation down my right leg, especially in my right knee. I thought to wait it out. And so the acute trigger was August 24. Just this week, I decided I had had enough of having pain in my right knee. And so I went and consulted with the great folks at Pace Prehab and Recovery to find out what's really going on down there. Now, I wasn't able to take any videos during the consult. The primary reason I was there was to have a consult and really talk over the issues, the pathologies in my leg and how I move. And so trying to get visuals for vlogging or anything like that was secondary to the whole point. And besides, I wanted to focus on doing what I needed to do during that initial session, learning everything that I need to learn, because aside from frequent checkups and follow-ups going back into the PACE clinic, I also have to do some home workouts. It was a very productive 2 hours of conversation and work, movement work. As someone who hasn't really experienced this sort of setback or development moving backwards when it comes to physical body, it's kind of a new place to be for me. Am I happy about this? Obviously not. But one of the reasons why I feel quite positive about the road ahead is that I have some really knowledgeable people who are managing what we need to do, what I need to do, and at least there is a roadmap ahead towards a full recovery. I'm actually really happy that I don't think they found any sort of tears or mechanical issues. It's really just soft tissues that are affected. The knee issue is actually just a symptom of something else that's going on down my leg. With biomechanics, one thing can affect another thing. Your body can compensate for weaknesses and failures in activation of other parts. And that's a great thing because the entire organism is a dynamic group of systems that yung kaya nilang sumalo dun sa kakulangan ng ibang part ng katawan. So you can actually continue moving around and living or surviving even if you're injured and stuff like that. The thing is, this compensation could also be a bad thing. And that's because they're thinking that the problem is happening higher up the leg. So it's somewhere in my hip and my glute muscles. My glutes aren't really firing all that efficiently. Other muscles are coming in to kind of take over the functions that the glutes are normally supposed to be doing. The glute is a really large muscle in the leg. It's a major part of your core as well. So if the glute isn't firing, the smaller muscles need to compensate. And what they think is happening is that my quads and the other smaller muscles around the leg are trying to stabilize the leg. Basically, all the insertion points where the muscles connect to the bone and stuff like that, they found some swelling, some inflammation, some irritation in those insertion points, which is causing the pain in my knee right now. One athlete that you might have seen competing in the Olympics, Henry Schumann, he was really like on track to be very fit for the Olympics, and then 3 weeks out from the Olympics, he actually ended up with an ankle injury. But that ankle injury was secondary to a knee issue that he was having. So basically, because he was trying to compensate for the knee issue, a lot of the workload fell on the ankle, and then the ankle gave. And so that's kind of what's happening here, except that my issue is the glutes not doing the work they're supposed to, which put a lot of workload towards the quads and the hamstrings and all the connective tissues around the knees. And so now I am feeling knee pain. And because of that knee pain, I am starting to change the way I'm moving. For instance, from the deep squat I was talking about. When I'm in that deep squat, normally it's just an easy thing to come up out of it. But with this knee pain, it's like I'm shifting my weight towards the other side of my body before I come up out of the squat, just to avoid putting any pressure on this right knee. And that can also cause other problems. Like I might have problems on this side of my body because I'm favoring this side of my body. And I don't want that. It's a cascade of things I don't want to go through, which is why I'm glad that I did the consultation as early as I did so that we can solve this and so it doesn't become that. So what happened was a consult, they talked to me about the pain, the amount of pain that I was in, the kind of movements that I didn't like because I was in pain, through some massage and release therapies. They loosened the muscles up a little bit, and then we went and did some exercises, a lot of them which I will be also doing at home every day, twice a day even, just to strengthen the muscles, strengthen the glutes actually, or retrain them to fire when they need to, instead of putting all the work on the other muscles. I actually did experience a lot of relief after that one session at Pace. And then I went and did a silly thing because they said that I could run because I wasn't feeling pain during the run anyway. So I could run, I could still run. So I did a run the afternoon after that Pace session. And I triggered the pain all over again. So I might have run too much. I might have changed my running form, trying to avoid pain and inadvertently re-triggering it. I was in a lot of pain after that run, to the point where I felt like my kneecap was like pulling outwards. It was a very strange thing, and it's kind of put me off trying to run again for now. Especially, I think, because there's some active irritation in the area. So I'm going to wait for that to go down. I'm going to do the other work, the important work that I'm supposed to do. And maybe after 2 weeks, I can try running again. I will see if I can do some bike work just to keep the muscles moving. I don't know how this is going to impact anything with regard to weight maintenance, because running was a huge part of that. And if I can't run, then I have to try to make sure that I don't gain any weight during this time. So I have to find alternate means of exercising. I have to be more mindful of how I'm eating so I don't gain weight, because another thing is that my body might not be used to the extra weight that I'm carrying. And so that's why I'm experiencing this pain, because the chassis isn't designed to carry the weight that way. Before I shot this video, my package from Decathlon arrived, and these are the basic equipment that I'm going to need when I do my prehab, my strengthening exercises. So Decathlon was actually able to deliver my equipment. I ordered these yesterday and they arrived, and this is a cassava bag. It's not plastic and it biodegrades within 6 months. If I want to dissolve it faster, I can put hot water. It also comes in biodegradable packaging, and they use less of it because of the way it's cut. So I'm really happy that I'm not causing unnecessary garbage by buying this equipment. What I have is a 5 kilogram fitness band. It's very long, and it's a package of 3 Pilates bands. These are also exactly the same things that they use at the Pace Clinic. So you know that they're good if a clinic that treats many people use these things. In any case, my journey starts now towards recovering from this injury. I'm a little frustrated that I kind of probably set myself back by doing the run after the consultation, but I'm pretty positive still that I can come back from this a stronger and more resilient athlete. I'm happy that it wasn't during an actual season where I had races and goals planned. It might have been a long time coming. I just didn't feel any pain and it just surfaced now. So I do think that things happen for a reason. The way you can grow is in how you approach and respond to these problems and tackle them. I'm looking forward to taking you with me on this journey. Hopefully it's all forward progress from here and I don't do anything stupid to set myself back again. So again, never say that you've never been injured, because I feel like for some reason I brought this on myself by saying that. So that's all I wanted to say for today. So that's probably going to be a reason why you won't be seeing a lot of posts with me running and all that, so that hopefully I don't do this to myself again. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so I can see you again next time. Bye!